In the first one, Michael McKillop. But we've got 6 more athletes to run as yet. With the first 2 going through automatically. So it's the Algerian Abdelkarim Kray who will go from lane 7. Inside him, the American's 13th. At the last World Championships in Doha, the Japanese athlete Takafumi Igusa, Mitchell Chase of Canada. We saw a strong performance from a Canadian in the last one in Liam Stanley, who took the victory. And there's Daniel Heiner, 2016 European champion over 800 metres, and Dion Kenzie, the Australian, silver over the 1500 metres in Rio, and 7th in this event in 2013. And it's Rice of Spain who goes from lane 2. So first 2 to qualify automatically, with the rest looking to be one of those qualifiers with their fastest time. It's been a good night for Australia so far with a world record. What can Dion Kenzie come up with? Well, the way they get, there's the Japanese athlete Igusa, who goes out quickly from lane 6. He takes an early lead with Mitchell Chase inside him of Canada, but Dion Kenzie just gradually moving up there into 3rd place. Nothing major over that opening couple of 100 metres, but there's Dion Kenzie just settling into a rhythm there. Nothing like we saw from that opening race with Hooker Velasquez, who went out at a rate of knots, but it's the Japanese Takafumi Igusa who leads the way with around 150 metres of this opening lap to go before they pick up the bell. He's out in front. There's Dion Kenzie, the Australian, who's in 2nd place. Those 2 would be the automatic qualifiers if it remained as it is, but there's going to be a bit of a sprint finish on, I suspect, from around the 300 metre mark. It's Rice, the Spanish athlete, who seems to be doing very, very comfortably there in the background, and also Chase, who was 9th in this event 2 years ago, who moves now into 2nd place. Dion Kenzie puts on a bit of a spurt there as they go across and take the bell, and he leads by just a couple of metres, but all 6 athletes are bunched together by around 10 or 12 metres, but now they're starting to spread, and it's Dion Kenzie of Australia who goes out in front, followed by Mitchell Chase, who's just on his heels there, and then there is a bit of a gap remaining between the rest of those athletes. Igusa, who stuck out quickly, has now dropped right back into those last 3 places. And can we see what can finish down that finishing line? But Dion Kenzie, the Australian, moves out with a graceful stride out in front. It's Kray who's in 3rd place, the Algerian, and it's the battle on between him and Mitchell Chase, and it's Kray who takes into 2nd place. But Dion Kenzie, well, he's doing it rather easily out in front. He's put a spurt on towards the end as the Algerian Kray comes home, but it's Mitchell Chase in 3rd place. He'll try and keep that form, come up with one of those fastest automatic qualified places. There's Dion Kenzie of Australia who goes across in a time of 2:06.88 unofficially, and it's Kray, Abdelkarim Kray of Algeria, who goes across in that 2nd automatic place. But as we expected there, Dion Kenzie the favourite going into that, and he came out pretty easily, Vanessa.
Yeah, no surprises there that there are no fast times yet. They still have to run a 2nd round. They still have to run a final. Yeah, I say it's a area record, means an Australian record. That's surprising. Pretty fast for a hit.
It was fast because he looked like he was cruising there at one point and actually holding a bit of energy back for when he goes through to the bigger events in the final. But he got a spurt there in that last. I think he had a look up at the screen a couple of times there, and he could see the guys behind him. So around this point, next 20 or 30 metres, he really puts his foot down, and that gets him that Australian record. So a decent enough time from Dion Kenzie as he goes across the line in that opening position. Abdelkarim Kray and Mitchell Chase taking 2nd and 3rd places respectively. There is Dion Kenzie just looking up at that screen.
I'm a bit surprised to chase it up as an area record, because Kenzie definitely ran faster earlier this year. Maybe there may be a bit of a mistake here.
There are various vagaries in the IPC rules. They put it up as an area record for now. 2:02 is his lifetime best, but it has to be under full IPC rules. May not have been, but this 2:06 certainly is.
He'll take it, there's no doubt about that. So confirmation of